Here is a tutorial to teach you how to install the E&C AEG AR variant charging handle. So as you can see, is right here. You got the charging handle itself. You have the actual spring, and then actually the actual pulley part for the ejection port cover. So, and then also one of the 1.5 millimeters like Phillips screw countersinks. This part right here is actually when you have one of these charging handle, you might not need it. Some of the people, they had this one as a replacement because of one of the tension pin for the fake bolts cover. This little pin, they might snap. If they snap, they need to replace these plates right here in order to get that little plate to reverse it back to forward. However, most of the time, if you just change your charging handle, there is no require to changing this. But these are just most likely like a supplementary part coming from the kit. And then the kit that today that I had is like an MP 199, which is that we are selling on our shop. Usually it's like a $20. Okay, let's get started. So before, when you do, let's say if you need to disassembling the your AR-15, your E&C, there is no require to remove the rear pins or any other pins from the back. All you need to do is just remove the front body pin. Front body pin is used like a 3 millimeters like Allen screw. So what you do? Take this one out. Take the screw. Next, pull the pin. Once you pull the pin, just slide it out. There we go. Then you got it. Next, you gotta take out the inner barrel. Once you take the inner barrel, now you see every single thing inside here. You got the screw, which is that screw right here is to maintain the pulley spring, and then the charging handle itself. And then on the other side, right here, the angle might be a little bit odd to film it, is the fake bolts right here. So let me open it. The actual bolts, the piece of bolt plate, which is this one right here. They had the insert for this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's actually put it right here. Those are the supplementary. You don't. This is not necessary. You actually put it in. So first, what you got to do is there is like a Phillips screw right here. So you got to take it out. If you ever need to changing your charging handle, take this one out. If your charging handle, the reason you need to change, you might snap one of these. So when you change it, all you do, remove the whole charging handle compartment. Simply just remove this screw right here.
Just do it for the demonstration, please.
Yep.
I'll pause it.
Get a long Phillips screwdriver. Loosen it up. Once you loosen up in control, you let it sit right there. In that case, I will take it out. Next, you got to gradually move this plate, push it out from outward. That's why my ejection port cover is open. Once you push it out, then you're more freely to get out these this one, the charging handle. There's a two type of charging handle. These are the newer design. The newer design, you are not required to install one of these. So simply for this one, I don't know the customer which one they want.
He snapped this, I'm pretty sure.
So if it's an old design,
yeah,
what you got to do when you install, make sure this one is the front, this one is the back. Hook on this. Once you hook this on, then there is like a one pin right here. Screw holes on the side, so all you do just put it on just like that, and then put the counter 1.5 millimeter screw, which is a Phillips. just like that.
Yeah.
Install is done. So once you put it in, all you need to do, you got to, because if this model is not required because the different type of slide door, different type of a fake bolt cover. So this one they already had the knob to replace the plastic. However, we don't have these newest latest model. So if you still remain to using the old models, what you got to do is just like how I done. I slide the door out just like that. So I can show you more clear.
I might have a different model that has that older design.
Older design is different, but however, I could still show it. Like,
Okay. Is it possible to install this one on here or no?
no, because the new bolt.
How about we get a different rifle to demonstrate?
No, we could still demonstrate it. So what you got to do, you got to turn the charge handle like this. Turn it that way. Once you see the batting right here, that's the batting.
Yeah.
Charge handle this way.
Okay.
So let the intact part go in the center. Once you turn it in, you turn it this way. So once you turn it into that way, then you just, what you need to do is just forward this charger handle. Then at the same time, I'm going to push that forward. Once I push it forward, charger handle is installed.
Oh, okay.
And then as you could see, I know this one they already had the knobs right here. That's a new design. But if you still remain the old design, you should see this little piece of plastic right here. The whole intent for this is basically just to push the ejection port cover, the knob out, then they will open it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then after that you're done, and then just put it back the screw. Get a actual long chisel, and then get a Phillips. Put it like that.
Oh, I see. So the customer needs to purchase the
The tools to do it.
whatever these are, the nippers.
Nippers.
Right?
Yeah. If you get good nippers, then yeah, you're able to do it. So after you've done it, basically just put it back and then just slide the whole upper back to the lower. Then that's
Okay.
it.
So you already demonstrated this.
Yeah.
Just reassemble everything just for the sake of it. So we'll
Take it
remove
off.
this.
Wait. Just take it off. So I have to be very careful to do it like that.
Fair.
Because you don't want to force anything.
Yeah. I didn't realize this was the newer design. Didn't check.
There we go. So the new design is better because you don't need to remove this.
Yeah. Well, his one was M16 A1, the customer, or A2.
A2.
So A2 was still using the older design, which I believe is based on VFC.
They based on VFC.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, that explains.
Yeah.
So we put in the older charging handle back in, and just to demonstrate, we use the nippers to kind of stretch the spring a bit, just so we can install it back into the hole. Seems pretty straightforward. Nice. Yeah.
That's it.
Sorry.
Don't get too tight. You still need to give a little bit of room to make it align them.
Yeah. Make sure you don't cross thread.
That's it.
And don't over tighten. Finger
Yeah.
tight is more than sufficient.
That's it. So you do a function test. So assuming
Yeah. Put pressure on the
Pressure.
inside
inside right here.
like that.
There we go.
Yeah. And it should
Open.
open. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Make sure put it back the inner barrel. Make sure double check and then slide the upper.
Align everything correctly. Yeah.
Yeah. Then if you need to put it back a little bit like jamming like this, all you do, pull the charging handle a little bit.
What do you mean jamming?
It's kind of like tight.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Make sure the orientation is good. Put it back. That's it.
So what do you mean by jamming? Like this wasn't closing?
No, when they designed, because the gearbox slightly, there was like a knob right there, it's slightly higher, so all they need just pull the charger handle a little bit
I
in
see.
order to fit it better.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, so put it back, then that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
All done. And then test it again.
Do a positions test.
There we go.
Yeah. Pull it again. All right. Good. Thank you.
Look.